if you're looking for a kombucha that's extremely fizzy, sweet, and super smooth, and it only takes 5 days to ferment, and not only you're getting the benefits of this wonderful probiotic drink, but it may also help with allergies, especially if you're using local honey. That's right, this is June kombucha. And even if where you live is really cold, June will still ferment very well, as you see live here in front of you after 5 days only. All right, enough talking, let's get to the recipe. You will need green tea, either loose leaf or tea bags work just fine as long as it's not flavored. Real honey, guys, for this recipe you need to use real honey, preferably local honey, and your starter tea. If you don't have starter tea, just buy from GT's the original plain kombucha, but it has to be from GT's because it needs to be unpasteurized. Or you can use the kombucha from a previous batch if you're already brewing your own, or you can buy the kit online that comes with the starter tea and a June SCOBY. Now, if you are working with kombucha already, you don't need to buy a June SCOBY. You can use your black tea, green tea SCOBY for this recipe. I know my SCOBY is not really pretty because it's square. I like the round ones, but it doesn't matter the shape. So you're going to save here 1 cup of starter tea with the SCOBY, and go ahead and pick your favorite vessel as long as it is glass. And if you're working with the spigot, do not use copper or aluminum for brewing kombucha. Stainless steel only. The water obviously has to be filtered, never tap water. And into an electric kettle or into a pot, you're going to need to heat up 2 cups of water. The reason why I say heat up instead of boiling is because we don't want to cook our tea. The temperature of the water needs to be a little less than 180, okay? Nothing above 180. In this case was around 174. And I used 2 tablespoons of green tea, or you can use 5 tea bags. And let it steep for 20 minutes before you add the rest of the water. I let it sit actually for a whole hour because I was busy. And here I added 3 cups of filtered water and half a cup of local honey. And make sure that the water is below 80 degrees before you mix with your starter tea. And this recipe makes 8 cups in total. So first we used 2 cups to steep our tea, 5 cups of water, which brings us to 7 cups, and then the 1 cup of starter tea, which I'm straining it. In this case, I got, a little extra sediment. It's harmless, but I just wanted to get rid of it. So now all together we have 8 cups and it's ready to go. So just make sure you mix it well and you wipe it well. Now a lot of people ask me, what do I use to cover it? I just bought it online, a sourdough little covers, and I use that for my kombuchas, and that's it. Now go ahead and place your June somewhere dark and cool, and after 5 days, this is what it looks like. Let's get to the second ferment. Now, this is very important. Please do not forget this. Do not use decorative bottles. Today I'm using GT's kombucha bottles as they are solid. They are made for brewing kombucha, okay? Which they have amazing kombucha and you can reuse the bottle. If you want to use a flip top bottle, I recommend using Grolsch beer. This is the best bottle for brewing kombucha and it is extremely safe. So please be safe when it comes to choosing the right bottles for brewing your kombucha. All right, now let's go ahead and flavor our kombucha. Now for June, I love flavoring it with blueberry juice, and I love this brand because it's 100% juice. Now for the amount, never more than 25% amount. A quarter amount according to the size of the bottle. So about 25%, again, according to the size of the bottle. That's all you need. And just a few pieces of ginger. I'm using crystallized ginger, which makes amazing kombucha. And that's it, but you don't need to add more. And as you fill your bottles, just make sure you leave some neck space. I'm gonna show you right now how it looks like, just like that, okay? and give it a little shake. We want to spread the love, and that's about it. Now, a second ferment makes your June taste absolutely delicious. It becomes super fizzy, and you have this wonderful gut friendly drink. So, you can do whatever flavor you desire, but for June, I really like blueberry. And then now you just bring your bottles and your next June to your fermentation station, which should be in a dark and cool place. I just have the light on for the video, and I'm gonna let these guys ferment between 4 to 6 days, and I'll show you at part 2 how fizzy they look like. All right, I'll see you then.